we go. The days when the rain came, down in the hollow, playing a new game, laughing and a running, hey, hey, a skipping and a jumping, in the misty morning fog, with our hearts a thumping, and you, my brown-eyed girl, you're my brown-eyed girl. Whatever happened to Tuesday and so slow, going down to the old man with a transistor radio, standing in the sunlight laughing, hiding beneath the rainbow's wall, a slipping and a sliding, hey, hey, all along the waterfall with you, my brown-eyed girl. You're my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-dee-da, just like that? Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-dee-da, la-dee-da. So hard to find my way now that I'm all on my own. I saw you just the other day. My, how you have grown. Cast my memory back there, Lord. Sometimes I'm overcome thinking about it, making love in the green grass behind the stadium with you, my brown-eyed girl. You're my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-dee-da, just like that? Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-dee-da, another time. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-dee-da, it's Tuesday Live. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-dee-da, la-dee-da. Tuesday Live, and we're singing along together tonight. Good evening, everybody. Broadcasting live to you tonight from the traditional territory of the neutral Anishinaabe and Haudenosaunee people. Here on Tuesday Live, we're sensitive to the recommendations of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, and a little disappointed that it's not a bigger issue in this current election that's going on. But as Forrest Gump would say, that's all I'm going to say about that. Vote wisely, folks. I hope everyone is doing well and enjoying the last fleeting days of summer. I see we got a bunch of folks here tonight. I saw actually David Ward's here. He's trying to wish himself happy birthday because I know David just had a birthday yesterday, I believe. So happy birthday, David. And good to see everybody from up in Fenland Falls, and Uncle Lee down in the States, and Chris and Tim. And who else is here? Kathy and Kathy, both Kathys. Good to see everybody that's here tonight. Glad you can join us. I gotta stop moving around when I'm talking. My wife says I shouldn't say my wife. The ex-executive producer says I jump around too much when I'm talking, but I'm excited about being here. It's Tuesday, and we're doing this again for the 77th time. Isn't that exciting? I hope you're enjoying the last fleeting days of summer. I've been enjoying some epic bike rides throughout the countryside and enjoying the slow change of seasons as we're sort of moving towards fall. And there's certainly lots of beautiful yellow goldenrod and purple asters out there right now. Kind of enjoy that as well. Thank you for supporting the show, and whether this is your first episode or this you've seen or this is your 77th, we're glad to have you tonight. And tonight to celebrate, I thought we'd dig out a few of the sing-along songs. We picked up a few requests from Facebook. But if you have any others, throw them in the comments section, and well, we try to get them to them this week. But if you don't have time, we're trying to keep the show tight. We'll put them into our future list because we like to. I think this might be fun, and I think we're going to do it again a little later on again as well. Keep doing it if people like it. I've got some cue cards there for you, so hopefully you can sing along with the songs that our various performers have for you tonight. And we have with us tonight, we've got the next Dylan, Rob Dylan's with us tonight, and perhaps the greatest Neil Young tribute artist of our generation, Neil Old, and hopefully Lazy Horse shows up. I'm not sure, I haven't caught a whiff of him yet, but he's supposed to be here tonight, so hopefully Lazy Horse will be here as well. We also have Robbie O'Spoon, our Irish friend from out Dublin, Ontario way, and of course Cousin Willy out in the shed, who's a bit of love-in with Stu the Rabbit these days as well. So looking forward to that. We've also got our regular feature of those amazing pictures that Stan McRae captures for us every week down along the St. Lawerence River. So looking forward to those as well. So without further ado, we got a whole lot of stuff to get into tonight, and I want you to sing along. And we've actually got kicking off a little different tonight. We're going to kick it off with Neil Old, who got a special request. So Neil. Well, hello everybody. It's Neil Old here. Lazy Horse hasn't shown up yet. I'm hoping he shows up tonight. Get him in maybe for another song later on. I know there's been lots of requests for Neil songs for the sing-along, and this one came from pretty far away. It came all the way from Norway. We've got a viewer there called Sissel from Norway. Certainly appreciate her sending in a request for a song, and this one's called Heart of Gold. So I don't know, it's like tomorrow in Norway or something, but I don't know if she stays up to watch it or watches it later. But anyways, Sissel, this one's going out to you. Searching for a heart of gold, and I'm getting old. Keep me searching for a heart of gold, and I'm getting ocean for a heart of gold. I've been in my mind, it's such a fine line that keeps me searching for a heart of gold, and I'm getting old. Keeps me searching for a heart of gold. searching for a heart of gold. You keep me searching and I'm growing old. You keep me searching for a heart of gold. I've been a miner for a heart of gold. Keeps me searching for a heart of gold, and I'm getting old. Just like David Ward. Good to see you here tonight, Danny. And we're going to send it out to the shed to our good friend. I hope you're singing along. We're going to send it out to our buddy out there, Cousin Willy, with his buddy Stu, and see what Cousin Willy's got for a sing-along song tonight.
Hey, is that rabbit out there? God dang rabbit, get out of there! God dang rabbit!
Well, hey, y'all. Willy here. Good to see you again. Hope everybody's had a good week. Had some nice weather. We've had some a little cloudy weather. It's cooling off. Getting into the fall now, and I'm excited playing some songs here for our sing-along show. I'm hoping Rob's going to let me do a couple songs here, but anyways, I got one here. It's a song we used to always like to sing along with, good old classic Jimmy Buffett song called Margaritaville. And I don't know if you ever got into margaritas, but you get, one margarita's not enough, two's too many, and three's just about right. So when you get about 3 margaritas in, you can start singing this song, or you can just sing along as it goes right now. So just love to have you involved. It's called Margaritaville. Hope you sing along with her. I'm nibbling on sponge cake, watching the sun bake. All of those tourists and covered in oil, strumming my 6th string on my front porch swing, smelling those shrimp that are beginning to boil, wasting away again in Margaritaville. Searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's nobody's fault. I don't know the reason stayed here all season, with nothing to show but this brand new tattoo. It's a real beauty, it's a Mexican cutie. How it got here I haven't a clue. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame. Now I think, hell, it could be my fault. I blew up my flip-flop, stepped on a pop-top, cut my heel, had to cruise on back home. But there's blues in the blender, soon it will render a frozen concoction that helps me hang on. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own damn fault. Very nice, Willie. A little bit of Margaritaville, and good to see. I see Danny's here, and Waxy's checked in from all the way up in North Bay. I guess that, you know, the line of storms is going right up across, like almost up to James Bay or so. So I think if you live in Ontario, you're going to get basically from about Illinois up to Hudson's Bay. I think that's that stretch going. So if you live here, you're probably going to catch a bit of it. But let's hope we get through the show without losing power or anything. But we'll just drive on and keep on singing and having a good time. See, Liz is here as well. Chris throwing up some stuff as well. I saw Chris putting up a post about the Margaritaville. I actually read a article about that Margaritaville resort that opened up in Times Square in New York City, which seems like a bit of an odd spot for a tropical themed resort. But who knows? Jimmy Buffett, I guess he got so much money he can do whatever he darn well pleases now. But we've got one of our favorite features on Tuesday Live coming up next, and that is some images from our amazing photographer friend down in Eastern Ontario, Stan McRae. So take it away, Stan. Thanks, Stan, for those beautiful pictures as always. Amazing. And sing along with this one, folks. You have to know this one. Four strong winds that blow lonely, seven seas that run high, all those things that don't change, come what may. But our good times all are gone, and I'm bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. Think I'll go down to Alberta, weather's good there in the fall. Got some friends that I can go to working for. But still I wish you'd change your mind if I asked you one more time. But we've been through that 100 that don't change, come what may. But our good times all are gone, and I'm bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. And if I get there for the snow flies, and if things are going good, you could meet me if I sent you down the fair. Oh, but by then it would be winter, not much for you to do, and those winds sure blow cold way out there. Four strong winds that blow lonely, seven seas that run high, all those things that don't change, come what may. But our good times all are gone, and I'm bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. Yes, I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. Let's send it back into the Beatles tribute room to our, they're calling him the next Dylan, Bob Dylan's younger brother, Rob. How does it feel? Well, hey, it's Rob Dylan here for the Singalong song show, I guess it is you're calling it. And boy, my brother Bob, he wrote a lot of songs. A lot of really good songs. A lot of songs that people like sing along with too. And boy, could almost do a whole show of Bob Dylan sing-along songs. But I picked one out. It's one I like. It's got a really easy chorus to remember. It's just knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. So like if you're at the door, you're knocking on it, that kind of thing. So just think of that, knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. If you remember that, you can sing about half the songs just that. It's I don't know. I don't know how my brother Bob does it. You know, you get like 4 words. It's really only like 3 words if you count on. You're not really counting that as a word, but you know, knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door, and you got a song there, and it's a big hit. I never had that kind of luck. But anyways, let's try this one, everybody. I want you to sing along with me. Mama, take this badge away from me, 'cause I don't need it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see. Feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's door. Mama, take these guns and bury them in the ground, 'cause I can't shoot them anymore. That long black cloud is a-coming down. Feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Come on, everybody sing. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Come on, Kathy, can't hear you. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Mama, take this COVID and vaccinate it away. 'Cause we can't take it anymore. We miss all our friends and our families. I feel we're knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Come on, Tim, can't hear you. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. You either, David. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Come on, Erna, get it over there. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Let's do it again, everybody. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. 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 Thanks for singing along with me. I could hear you. Well, thanks for that, Rob. I hope everybody was knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. See, I know Liz was, a few other folks out there. I know Rob was trying to encourage everybody, sing along. Thanks for the suggestion, Emily. I'm not sure we'll get to that this week, but we'll certainly put it into the song vault for future reference if you don't get to it. And thanks also, Stan, for reminding us that we lost Norm Macdonald today, great Canadian comedian. He was on Saturday Night Live for I think about 5 years, maybe. So he did the news. He was the news anchor on Saturday Night Live. Fantastic comedian, very dry sense of humor, and we lost him way too early. Another great Canadian gone, great Canadian entertainer. But speaking of entertainers, he's not from Canada. He's an Irish fella, but he's here in Canada with us now. So we've got to encourage him as best we can. I'm sure Robbie O'Spoon's got to have a good Irish sing-along song for us. So over to you, Robbie.
Well, hello everybody out there in internet land. It's Robbie O'Spoon here in Dublin, Ontario. Just having a grand old time, not doing much potato hill and doing a lot of potato digging these days, but also swilling the pigs, keeping them happy as well. And well, glad to be here for a sing-along, because us Irish, we sure like to sing along songs and got a lot of them, so I was trying to think what would be a good one. And I thought the one I think that's, we sing it a lot at Gaelic sporting events, when the Irish were in the World Cup, or it certainly started with the Galway Hurling Club. We used to sing this in the stands at the Galway Hurling games. It's called The Fields of Athenry, and it's a story about a terrible story about a young fella stealing corn to feed his family during the Irish famine, and Trevelyan, that Irish Quisling. And he wasn't Irish, he's English Quisling. He sent him off on a prison ship to Australia. So such a sad song, but it's become an anthem for the Irish. So hope you'll sing along with it. It's called Fields of Athenry. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young girl calling, "Oh, Michael, they have taken you away, for you stole Trevelyan's corn, so the young might see the morn. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. Oh, it's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Oh, by a lonely prison wall, I heard a young man calling. Oh, nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Against the famine and the crown, I rebelled, they cut me down. Now you must raise our child with dignity. Low lie the hills of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely harbour wall, she watched the last star falling. As the prison ship sailed out across the sky, sure she'll wait and hope and pray for her love in Botany Bay. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. So lonely round the fields of Athenry. One more time. Oh, low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. So lonely round the fields of Athenry. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry.
Well, thank you for that, Robbie. I thought he might throw a bit of an old Irish tearjerker on. I was just hoping he wouldn't do Danny Boy. That's just a little too much of a downer, although great song. The next song I'd like to do was a request from Anne on Facebook. And it's for a song that I have very fond memories of. It's a Great Big Sea song. And it's probably not the one you're thinking of. It's a different one. But it's one my younger brother and his wife, who's a huge Great Big Sea fan, had 3 triplets about a little over 15 years ago now. And when they were young, because their mom was always playing Great Big Sea music around the house, they learned a lot of Great Big Sea songs. So when we'd have family gatherings, they would request this song. So I learned it, and we play it all the time. It was quite fun having three little kids running around singing the words for this song, which is, it's not exactly a children's song, but it's called The Old Black Rum. And it's got a pretty easy chorus. It's like, because the old black rum's got a hold on me, like a dog wrapped round my leg. And the old black rum's got a hold on me, will I live for another day? Oh, will I live for another day? So I hope you can join me in singing The Old Black Rum. And triplets, if you're out there, get up and dance. Everybody else can get up and dance. You can at least dance to it if you can't sing. I drank 16 doubles for the price of one, trying to find the courage to talk to a one. Ask her for a dance, not a second glance. My night had just begun. Well, I drink to the Father and the Holy Ghost, kneeling at the altar of me nightly post. So I'll raise a glass, not the first nor last. Come join me in this toast. For the old black rum's got a hold on me, like a dog wrapped round my leg. And the old black rum's got a hold on me. Will I live for another day? Hey, will I live for another day? Well, the George Street Queen is just walking on by with some guy who just don't care that she stood in line since 9:30 and spent 3 hours on her hair, while her friends looking at me with an evil grin. Fear the bloody ruckus will soon begin. I must have said something to the George Street Queen. Now the boys are all joining in. Come on, boys. For the old black rum's got a hold on me, like a dog wrapped round my leg. And the old black rum's got a hold on me. Will I live for another day? Hey, will I live for another day? Everybody have a dance. Rum's got a hold on me, like a dog wrapped round my leg. Get off me, Rover. Oh, the old black rum's got a hold on me. Will I live for another day? Hey, will I live for another day? So I drank all me money and I slept out in the rain. Days are always different, but the nights are all the same. You never see the sun on the old black rum, but you know I'm gonna do it all again. Let's go again. Oh, the old black rum's got a hold on me, like a dog wrapped round my leg. And the old black rum's got a hold on me. Will I live for another day? Hey, will I live for another day? I drank 16 doubles for the price of one. Thanks for that suggestion request, Ann. And let's head back out to the shed and see what Willy and Stu are up to.
Hey, is that rabbit out there? God dang rabbit, get out of there! God dang rabbit!
Well, hey, Willy here again. Got another song for you on this sing-along night. This is a song we used to sing along a lot at home. I think my grandma used to sing it, and that's where I learned it from. I've been singing it for a long time, so I'm sure you'll know this one has been around for a long, long time. It's called You Are My Sunshine. And you are my sunshine. Goes for you too, Stu. You're my sunshine, buddy. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. But when I awoke, dear, I was mistaken, and I hung my head and cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I'll always love you and make you happy. If you could only say the same. But if you leave me to love another, well, you'll regret it all someday. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. once, dear, that you really loved me, and no one else could come between. Well, now you've left me and love another. You have shattered all my dreams. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away. What's that, Stu? Oh, I'm your sunshine too. Ain't that sweet? Well, thank you very much for that, Willie. I'm not sure. Is there a name for rabbit love? Loving rabbits? I don't know what you'd call it. I don't think it'd be Haas and Pfefferophile. Anyways, thanks for your enthusiasm, Liz, and your kind comments, and Chris as well, and Kelly. Nice to see you here tonight as well. Got a song, another Facebook request. One of the great sort of Canadian sing-along songs of all time. I think one of the great Canadian songs of all time, if nothing else, by one of the great Canadian singers and entertainers of all time, Stompin' Tom Connors. That's what I'm talking about, the hockey song. So everybody, we're doing the hockey song, so get up and stomp your feet a bit if you can't sing her. Hello out there on the air, it's a hockey night tonight. The whistle blows and the tension grows and the puck goes down the ice. The goalie jumps and the players bump and the fans all go insane. Someone roars, Bobby scores at the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is a good old hockey game. It's the second period. Got your stomping board out? The players dance with skates that flash and the home team trails behind. But they grab the puck and go bursting up and they're down across the line. Storm the crease like the bumblebees, travel like a burning flame. We see them slide the puck inside, it's a 1-1 hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game, it's the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. Well, it's the third period, last game of the playoffs too. Think the Leafs are going to be there this year? I'm not sure about that. Well, take me where the hockey players face off down the ring, and the Stanley Cup is all filled up with the champs who win the drink, and a final flick of a hockey stick and a one gigantic scream. The puck is in, the home team wins at the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game, it's the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game, it's the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. One more time. Oh, the good old hockey game, it's the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. Cornway has it on the wing. Here's a shot. Henderson makes a wild stab at it and foul. Here's another shot right in front. They score. Henderson has scored for Canada. The greatest song about hockey and the greatest hockey call of all time. I know my audience. I think a lot of people in the audience will remember that call. Not everybody, but a few will. Anyways, thanks for that request from Facebook. I think Sarah requested that. Appreciate that. Let's head back to the Beatles Tribune. I've got a little whiff of a little equine scent in the air. So I'm wondering maybe Lazy Horse has come here to join Neil. Hey, Neil.
It's Neil Old here again. Got another sing-along song for you from Neil's catalog. This one's called Long May You Run, and boy, wouldn't you know, we've got Lazy Horse here to play along with us. So, Lazy Horse, why don't you play us in here on that cajon of yours? I don't know what kind of intro that was. We've been through some things together, trunks of memories still to come. But we found things to do in stormy weather. Long may you run. Long may you run. Long may you run. Although these changes have come, with your chrome heart shining in the sun. Long may you run. It's back in Blind River in 1962, and I last saw you alive. We lost the shift on that long decline. Long may you run. Long may you run. Long may you run. Although these changes have come, with your chrome heart shining in the sun. Long may you run. Maybe the Beach Boys have got you now, with those waves singing Caroline, rolling down that lonesome ocean road. Gotta get to the surf on time. Long may you run. Long may you run. Although these changes have come, with your chrome heart shining in the sun. Long may you run.
Well, thanks for that, Neil and Lazy. Nice little rendition of that song with Lazy on the Cajon there. That was a great version of that. Nice to see you here, Ron. We were a little worried about you. We were going to send, we thought maybe the weather hit Kapuskasing a little early. We were going to send a search party up there. But I'm not sure anybody else who watched the show would know how to get to Kapuskasing from here. Maybe Waxy, he's up in that area. But anyways, thanks so much for tuning in. And you're going to have to go back and catch all the other songs. Ron, we did a whole bunch of sing-along songs. You don't want to miss those. And sort of winding up, coming up to the end of the episode here, I just noticed we just got a tornado warning for the for the area. Warning watch on one of those two. It came on the cell phone, so that must have been important. So everybody be safe out there. I'm already in the basement, so I think I'm pretty good here. But if you're not in the basement, if you see nasty weather coming, maybe get down there. Stay safe. We don't want to lose any of our valued audience. But brings us to the end of tonight's show, episode 77 of Tuesday Live. Who thought we'd still be here after 77 weeks, folk? I certainly wasn't sure when I first started this, but I'm glad that everybody comes and supports us and watches the show every week. And thanks to everybody who participated tonight. Stan McRae for his always amazing images. And our regular cast of characters, the next Dylan, Rob Dylan, the greatest Neil Young tribute artist of our generation. Neil Old and his Cajonny playing sidekick, Lazy Horse. That Irish fellow over in Dublin, Ontario, Robbie O'Spoon. And of course our resident shed dweller and rabbit lover, cousin Willy. We've got some great shows planned for the fall, so I hope you'll join us again on Tuesday night and invite your friends and family to watch as well. And if you or anyone you know has a talent to share on the show, please let me know. We'd love to have some new folks here. I'm going to chase down. I know some of our musicians are getting out and doing live shows, but I'd like to get some folks back on the show here as well. And we'll get out live too eventually. I'm just having so much fun doing this. It's so easy. Just go downstairs. I don't have to go driving anywhere or lug heavy equipment around. It's great. And glad you folks show up here all the time. But if you know anybody that think might play on the show, let me know. And thank you especially to the generous folks who support the show as Tuesday Live patrons or contributing to our virtual tip jar. It really helps us keep things going here. And now for 77 episodes. Woo! And check out our website to find out how you can help support the show as well. Don't miss a show. Either like my page on Facebook and enable notifications, or subscribe to the Tuesday Live YouTube page and click on that bell on the video, and you'll be notified when we go live. Or the easiest way is to just go to tuesdaylive.ca and sign up for our email list, and you'll get an email every Tuesday morning reminding you of what's coming up on the show later that day. And while you're there, check out all our featured artists and look for links to what they're up to, all the new music and things they're doing as well. I see Nick Boardman just came up with a new song. I'm going to try to round him up, see if we get him on the show soon as well. Thanks to Karen Cantello and the entire Tuesday Live animation department. Karen's been taking a bit of hiatus to work on some of her own art projects. But as you can see, I still use a lot of her content and will continue to do so because we've created so much great content over the last 77 episodes or so. Also, our executive producer and my life partner, Carol, for her support and advice. I'm sure if there was any tornado, she's probably out there watching for tornado warnings as well. So keeping us all safe here. But anyways, hope you'll, if you're around after the show, we're going to try to run the after party. Hopefully we won't get cut off by the weather, but pop in. We have a little gathering on Zoom every week after the show. Usually an interesting assortment of characters, never too large of a group, so if you don't have to worry about popping into a super large group, there's usually a few folks there. My mom's often there. I'm not sure if mom's going to be there this week. She's actually vacationing on the shores of a lake up in Quebec somewhere, so not sure if she'll be here or not, but we'll find out soon enough in a few short minutes when we get to the after party on Zoom. It's in the email that I send out every week, the link to that, so hopefully you can join us. But if not, stay safe, keep an eye on the weather, and as we always suggest, just love, because that's all we really need is just love, isn't it? All we need is love. Beatles said all we need is love. All I say is just love. But anyways, you've probably heard this song if you've been listening to the show for a while, and you can maybe sing along with it as well. So, till next week, folks, or till the after party. Everybody needs a place to go, and everybody needs a way to know they're just loved. Why do we hurt the ones we love? Why don't we lift them up instead of putting them down and just love? 'Cause deep inside every one of us, there's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. Keep it covered up with a layer of clay. You gotta start washing it off someday with just love. I'll only be here for a very short time, to lie in the sun and sip sweet wine and just love. It'll all be here and then be gone. Instead of harsh words and singing sad songs, let's just love. 'Cause deep inside every one of us, there's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. Keep it covered up with a layer of clay. We've got to start washing it off someday with just love. Try, I'm just gonna do, and if you join with me, well, then we would make two. We need more giving, less taken away. If we start right now, we'll get there someday to just love. Find it in your heart if you look deep enough. You find the only thing that we really need now is just hard to just love in a world full of hate. If we get started now, it won't be too late to just love. Deep inside every one of us, there's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. Keep it covered up with a layer of clay. We've got to start washing it off someday with just love, just love, just love, just love, just love, just love.